those chords and motifs from the intro of an improvisation done by the legendary improviser Rick Graham of the UK. And if you watch YouTube, you're probably well familiar with the works of Rick Graham. Brilliant guitarist, one of the world's best, I'd say. So about 6 or 7 years ago, I spotted this, like a line cliche. I liked the sounds. I didn't know what he was doing, but I now know, because I've studied the science of intervals, if you care. In other words, how are the 12 notes in an octave, as designed by Pythagoras, named? And you need to understand that to then move on to what this lesson is about. I'm going to teach you 16 jazz chords, root 6 and root 5 jazz chords. Now firstly, when I say root 6, I mean the jazz chord root note is on the thick E string at the top here, and a root 5 jazz chord comes off the A string. And that's, you just need to understand that. Now, to look at what am I referring to as national numbering system, we look at the notes of A major, A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, A flat, and A in one octave. We assign numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we go into the next octave, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and we end up A on 15, because 1 plus 7 is 8, and 8 plus 7 is 15. So we're moving 3 octaves in one position here. You following that? And if you do the full scale with like on the white keys on the piano, there's 7 of them in one octave, and there's 7 octaves on the piano. Let us repeat: the 7 white keys, and then the 5 black keys in one octave are the sharps and flats. Sharp if you're going up, A to A sharp, or if you're coming from B to B flat, because you're coming down. Okay, so now we take A major notes, we give them numbers in terms of the national numbering system. Simple: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I said that. Now give you the full octave range: 1, flat 2, 2, flat 3, 3, 4, flat 5, 5, flat 6, 6, flat 7, 7, 8, flat 9, and we go up to 14. I like to think you understand that. You need to know that because you can use this system to name chords and determine chords, as opposed to referring to the notes. If I took C major, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, easy. If I went to B flat, it's B flat, C, D, E flat, F, G, A, B flat. If I went to F sharp, maybe you follow my logic. If you worked with the alpha characters involved, you could get yourself in a mess. But 1 through to 14 always stays the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're following my logic. Okay, now we're going to use this basic psychology, or science as such, to name chords. Now we're going to start with I need to refer to my notes if my eyes go up, the 7 root 6 jazz chords, which means I'm coming with a thick E string. I'm going to play A major 7th. We've got an A, we've got a major 3rd interval there. 3 plus 7 is 10th. It's also known as a 10th. Bass guitarists talk about a 10th there on the G string. We play a bar chord, you recognize it's the major 3rd interval. Okay, so we've got the root, the major 3rd. We've got the E, the perfect 5th interval, because you can go count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you following? And there's your A major 7th chord. Your root, your perfect 5th, your 3rd, and the A flat note there. That's how I got it to A major 7th. Just starting you off now. Now I'm going to play A dominant 7th. So the dominant 7th is the flat 7th. So you can go count it out, because I've shown you how the A major scale, the root of all Western music. There's the A, there's the A. The flat 7th is the G. So there we go. And it's known, the flat 7th is known as the dominant 7th. And we're playing A dominant 7th. There's our perfect 5th. is a A dominant 7th chord. Then we play our A minor 7th. Root, the dominant 7th, the perfect 5th, and the octave again. A minor 7th, and then we play A minor 7th, flat 5. The flat 5, the E note there. And then we do a diminished, which has got a flat 7th, a flat 3rd, and the 5th degree, the E note, is flattened to E flat. And we're doing A diminished 7th. Simple, eh? Then we've got an A dominant 13. And then we've got A dominant 13, flat 13. The F sharp to A. Now, let me examine that. You can play the major scale like this, or you can play it like this, 3 notes per string. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The key point I want to make here, 1, 2, 3, is note that the 6 is under the major 3rd. 1, 2, major 3rd, 4, 5, major 6. Now we can use that because we can quickly see it's an F sharp note, and I played an F sharp in that dominant 13th. Now 13 minus 7 is 6. Now hopefully you're still with me on this. Therefore you can call it A dominant 6 or A dominant flat 6 or flat 13, because 6 plus 7 is 13. It's interchangeable. There you have it. So you've just been given 7 jazz chords. A major 7th. I'm replacing the major note with the dominant. The flat 7th. A dominant 7th. A minor 7th. A minor 7th flat 5. The E note there on A 7 diminished. A 13, A 7 13, dominant 7 13, flat 13 or flat 6. Flat 6 is also sharp 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sharp 5 or flat 6. Remember I told you about going up or down. Hopefully you're following this. There you have it. 7 root 6 coming off the E string in the key of A made A in this example. 7 jazz chords. Now we do 9 root 5 chords coming out of D, because I'm coming out of that position there. Firstly I do D major 7th. There's my D. There's my perfect 5th. You know that a chord consists of a root 5th and a 3rd. The 3rd of D major scale. You can go count it out for yourself. A is an F sharp. So beautiful sound. D major 7th. It's like a dominant style chord shape. And then D dominant 7th. And then D minor 7th. You probably know that one. And you're only strumming the bottom 5 strings. You don't sound the E string. I'm muting it there with the point of that finger. Then you got a D half diminished. That's a chord I learned when I was 14 out of a book by Joe Pass. But what I do enjoy is this little change. So I'll just repeat that. D dominant 7 flat 5 to D diminished. You got Okay, I'll do it again for you. Only got used to doing that last night. That's D diminished. Then you've got a D, the Jimi Hendrix chord, the D7 sharp 9. Purple Haze, huh? And also Stevie Ray Vaughan would use that a lot, and many rock guitarists. D7 sharp 9. You got it. Then you got D9. Then you got flat 9. And you got D minor 9. So there you have it. The Jimi Hendrix. And then sharp 9, the 9, D9, the flat 9, and the minor, D minor 9. Alright, to recap: D major 7th, D dominant 7th, D minor 7th, D half diminished, D diminished, Jimi Hendrix, D9, D flat, D minor 9. Easier than you think. I'm just checking my notes to make sure I covered all of them. D major 7th, D dominant 7th, D minor 7th, D minor 7 flat 5, that's half diminished. Do that beautiful change, you know. That's the Jimi Hendrix chord to the D. Sorry, that's the half diminished, and then to the D full diminished. You know, you flat 3, flat 5, flat 7, and then your D9, D sharp 9, and D flat 9, D minor 9. There you have it, 16 chords. I love this one. You can go work the intervals out. You've got an E, you've got a major 3rd interval, hopefully you know that, and then you've got a dominant note there, because that is the D, and then you've got, excuse me, you've got a sharp, a 7 and a 9. But you've got the material to go work out the names of these chords, because you can go count it. If you were playing E major, you can go figure what the intervals are by using that technique. So it should get you on your way. Make sense? Good luck, man. And then let's go check this one out. Did we do it out of A? We've got sort of a dominant, A minor, dominant 7th. And we're chucking a D, which makes it 11th. So we're playing A minor 11. So I was playing B minor 11. Then I was playing the major 7th. I've got to work on that one, the dominant 7th, because it's an A to a B bass chord. So it's a dominant 7th because it's two frets below the root. That's simple. So Now that's just a F sharp and a B. So if I go up here, F sharp and a B, it's a fourth interval. You could argue it's F sharp to G4, F sharp 4 to G sharp 4. That's it. Hopefully I'll see your improvisations using some of these jazz chords. I'm getting used to it. Half to D, half diminished to D diminished. I feel like I need to make some music. Look, I'm suffering with the flu or severe cold at the moment. I'm just, after 3 days, I'm finally, 3 or 4 days, I'm finally coming out of it. So I'm not so sharp, but in coming days or coming weeks, I'll definitely be trying to put some music to some of these chords in a more fusion style, rock fusion style, if there is such a thing. Anyway, appreciate you viewing and hope you're enjoying the show so far. Cheers.